Now, as far as who's gonna win, I do have What's good, y'all? So I know y'all wasn't expecting this video at all because usually I'm 24/7 no life in Twitter, but I'm right here. I'm right here. So I'm literally seeing everybody talk about KSI, Logan, Jake, Deji, right? I'm seeing everybody pick winners. I'm seeing, you know, who hits harder, KSI, who hits harder, Logan. I'm seeing, you know, people saying, oh, he hits harder, so he's gonna win. Oh, he's gonna win because of this. I'm here to give y'all the actual truth and who's gonna actually win. Y'all see how I did that? Actually.
Stay in there. Stay in there.
Good shit.
Nice.
Now, me personally, I'm excited for the Raka and Scarce. I'm hoping Raka's able to pull that off. I'm hoping Michael's able to pull that off. I did see him box on his IG live. He's actually pretty good, and even though his gym looks like a kickboxing class, he still, from what I seen, he looked like he was fundamentally sound. You know what I mean? Personally, that's the fight I'm excited for. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the co and the main. All right, first, the co, right? Now, seeing the weigh-ins, yo, Jake came in lean. He came in, like, in shape. When I first seen Deji, right? When I first seen Deji, I was like, wait. Like, he didn't look bad, but he didn't look like, you know what I mean, like, good. I did find out that he had to move up, so that would make sense. That would make sense why he's not leaned out. And at the same time, as I said, he doesn't look bad, but it makes sense why he wasn't ripped, and it was because, like, leaned out, and it was because he had to gain weight to, you know what I mean, to be closer to Jake, because Jake is, he's a pretty big boy. Pause again. So I did peep them in the opening workouts, and Deji, he looks like he came a long way. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Before my biggest thing with KSI and Deji, right? When they would throw, right? It was like, instead of when they, especially when they throw a right? When they throw a right cross, it's like, or anything, a uppercut, a left hook, anything they throw, they would like, oh, it just looks weird, right? And you could tell, well, we're not getting on KSI right now. With Deji, he was like, I don't know, he was like, he had a lot of fundamentals. It was just certain things that he did was like very, very bad, bro. Like when you would like tap him, you know what I mean? When they would tap him in his stomach, he would, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was like for show, but from what I seen at the opening workouts, like I think that was yesterday, he looked good, bro. He was throwing them, I got Jake for this one, bro. He's just, when he throws punches, they're more, you know, they're more sharp. He just has a strong base. Now, one thing that can happen, the way he's talking about going out there and knocking him out. Especially on your first amateur bout, when you're like, when people are watching you, bro, you're so anxious. A lot of people, and this is like 1000% truth, a lot of people defeat themselves before they actually get to the ring. They actually drain themselves before they get to the ring, especially on the first bout, because you're so anxious. You don't, you know, you've never, you know, competed in front of that many people. Like, that shit is draining. And another thing, okay, with Jake, he may, but one thing, fighting a taller opponent is exhausting. It's exhausting, especially if Jake knows how to you know, time shit, and he keeps him at distance, and he knows how to, you know, whenever Deji, because I feel like Deji is gonna have these you know, crazy moments. They're both of them, I feel, if they go past 2 rounds, they're gonna be gassed. All right, the 3rd round is gonna be gassed, and this is a 6-round fight with 3 minutes, so I think 2 rounds they're both gonna be gassed. I have Jake stopping Deji in the 2nd round. I say by body shots. I do have him getting stopped in the 2nd round by body shots. I don't see how Deji could, personally, from when you're facing a taller opponent, especially how heavy Jake is. Jake's 2nd round stoppage to the body. Okay, KSI and Logan, everybody's hype about this fight. I'm hype. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hype. So on the scale, I think it was like 86 to 84 or 83, whatever. It wasn't a huge difference. Now, tomorrow coming fight day, I do believe that Logan is gonna bump up. Like, he's going to bump up. He's going to be a lot heavier. He's going to be way bigger than what KSI thinks. I've seen a lot of interviews of, I'm hoping Face Sensei tells KSI, like, all right, you know he's going to be heavy, right? Because I was seeing a lot of interviews with KSI, and he was talking about how he was surprised, you know, that Logan wasn't as big. Bro, he's going to be way heavier fight night, bro. Trust me. Now, I know perfect technique doesn't always win, you know. You don't have to always have, you know, the most crisp hook, you know, the uppercuts. You don't have to always be crisp, right? But I'm just not a fan of KSI's style. Like, people, FaZe likes to compare him to Deontay Wilder, but even Deontay, like, he is good. Like, again, these are YouTubers. Like, they just started training. I do get it, right? I get it. I honestly, everything he hits with is with his right. And I do understand, you know, you're going to have a power hand, but you need that extra, you know, you better back your ass up, or you better, or, you know, keep the other person thinking, like, from jumping in. Logan's going to be heavy. I don't believe he's going to come in just blazing, guns blazing. He's the bigger man. He has a longer reach, and he's heavier. There's 6 rounds. They don't have to. I do see the Dake and Deji. They're gonna be in a brawl, bro. They didn't want to face off. Well, Jake didn't want to face off because he said that he didn't trust himself because he didn't want to hit or whatever. He said he was just too mad. He didn't want to, you know, break out in the fight. That I believe they're gonna be gassed. They're gonna be swinging for the fences. Now, Logan and KSI, I think the first 2 rounds are going to be pretty tactical. As you've seen with the first fight with KSI and Joe Weller, Logan likes to, you know, keep his hand out, and then he goes to the body. He goes to the body a lot. That is a very, very beneficial thing. You will have to do that with a bigger man, especially a, you know what I mean, like, if Logan is as good as we think, the majority of us think. Now, as far as who's going to win, I believe that Logan Paul will win it on the 3rd or 4th round. I'm calling more for the 3rd. The 2nd's even more likely, but I'm calling for the 3rd round knockout by Logan. If it goes past the 4th, I believe KSI can outpoint him. The reason why I say that is because I believe he's going to keep I don't see KSI coming forward. I don't. Even though he's the shorter guy, I don't see him coming forward. I'm going to see him, you know, keeping his lead hand out, and he's going to, you know, feint up, as he was doing with Joe. He'll go to the bottom, and then he'll pull, And when Logan probably gets him cornered, he's gonna spin out, you know, and pivot out the corner. I believe he's going to try to gas Logan out. I don't see him knocking him out though. I just don't see him knocking him out. There's going to be a lot of holding, I believe, because a lot of holding, especially by, you know, no offense, bro, KSI. There's gonna be a lot of holding. Yeah, but I have Jake knocking Deji out the second round, and I have Logan knocking KSI out. Yeah. Now I'll be live tomorrow or tonight. I'll be live when the fight is happening. I'm gonna be live streaming. I'm not gonna live stream the fight because you have to pay for it. So you can't show it, but I will be live, you know, commentating over the fight. I'm excited to see it. If y'all are new here, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, follow me on Twitter at Physical Gamers, and I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one. Yeah, and a short film this weekend, Gas Mask. That shit is fire. Peace.